Welcome in, Gemini. Thank you guys so much for being here today. My name's Lisa. Welcome to Say It Soul Tarot. For those of you that are new, for those of you returning, welcome back, guys. I just want to give a big shout out. Thank you so much for all of your likes and subscribes and comments. I love hearing from you. So, again, thank you so much for your time. Gemini, this is going to be your general love reading for the month of June. As always, general reads, just keep that in mind. Cross watchers roles can be reversed. And as always, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have any placements in Gemini, there might be a message here for you today. If nothing really seems like it resonates for you, Gemini, feel free to check out some of my older Gemini readings, as time is fluid, and or another reader. So I already drew your oracle cards here, Gemini. I'm going to clarify with tarot. And then if I don't feel like got enough about what's going on between you and your person here in love, I'll definitely draw some more cards with tarot. But I am going to clarify the rows here with tarot anyway. But I will ask some more questions at the end if I feel like, I didn't get everything, that you guys are usually looking for. So, all right, Gemini, we're going to jump right in here. So your first card out was A New Start is Coming. This is from the Moonology Oracle deck, and it says new moon on it. So we actually are having a new moon. It's on June 6th, so which is fitting since this is a June reading for you. That being said here, I definitely feel like this new start, I feel like for a lot of you, it's a bit like I feel like a breath of fresh air here. So I feel like for a lot of you, this situation has definitely been draining. So I feel like, all along here, Gemini, this could be you or your person, but I feel like there's definitely one person here who has been dragging their feet. And the other person has been, sitting here with this open heart, being receptive, being empathetic, being the vulnerable one. And I feel like, the person that you're dealing with has not. I feel like this person, we have the observer card was your next card. So I definitely feel like this person, they might be going through some kind of loss, or this could also be you here, Gemini, because the loss, grief, and depression card came out. So I definitely feel like, you're looking forward to possibly, even just starting a new month or having a new beginning with this person. I guess we'll see what comes out here in your cards, but we're going to ask about that now. So, spirit, angels, and guides, why is new beginning here and open heart and sorrow here for my Geminis? Why are these cards here, please? For the month of June in love for Gemini, please. Can you tell me more, please? All right. All right. So, all right. So I definitely feel like the person here that you're dealing with, Gemini, they definitely might have some air in their chart. So the King of Swords came out. So I feel like this is essentially your person. So I do feel like this person maybe comes across as being a little bit cold, possibly a little bit aloof. So I feel like, that's part of the problem here. I feel like, Gemini, you are the one, like, showing up with the open heart, and this person kind of comes across as feeling, a little bit aloof. Like, does this person really care about me? So I feel like, in the month of June, this person is going to express that they do want to come together. They really do enjoy, spending time with you, communicating with you. The Three of Pentacles is really about coming together, wanting to collaborate, and being cooperative. So I feel like, if you had any question about whether this person wanted to spend time with you, they do. I just feel like this person might not be very good at really expressing it. And they definitely might be going through some kind of sorrow, some kind of release, because we also got the release card here. So I feel like, this person might have a lot going on the outset that you might not necessarily be aware of. But I feel like in the month of June, with these cards coming out on the new beginning, I feel like this person is going to be maybe a little bit more expressive to kind of let you know that they do want to spend time with you. So again, if this person comes across as being a little bit cold, I feel like that might be why. The bottom of the Moonology actually was communication is key, new moon in Gemini. So, June 6th. So maybe expect to hear from this person or see some sort of, increased effort on this person's part. the beginning of June. So I feel like, again, the new moon is on the 6th, but again, time is fluid. So in around that time, I feel, a day or two before, maybe a day or two after, I definitely feel like there's going to be some communication about, yes, I do want to spend time with you. Yes, I do want to see you. So it's going to be, I feel like, a conversation like that. So I don't know, maybe Gemini, you're going to, come right out and ask this person, and or this person may offer that up to you. So I feel like, yeah, it could really go either way because, again, this is a general read, but I feel like this is your person, not you, Gemini. So I feel like it's them that's going to be, reaching out or like communicating this to you. But I don't know, maybe you have to ask it first before this person kind of opens up. So, all right, so your first Wisdom of the Oracle card that came out was the Observer card. This is card number 49. So in this Observer card, as you can see, he's, kind of looking up at the sky, looking at the moon for answers. So I feel like for a lot of you, this could be you, like, watching tarot readings, looking to the skies for some answers, trying to get some signs from your guides. But I definitely also feel like this is your person. So if you have any social media, I feel like this person is paying attention to that. So the lusting card came out. So this says forbidden, non-committal sexual energy. So a lot of passion, I feel, between you and this person for sure. And then the chemistry card also came out. So it says attraction, spark, and passion. And I feel like really what is on the board here, or what the issue is, what is kind of coming in between you and this person, is commitment. So this says marriage, promise, and fidelity. So I feel like for a lot of you, you probably, Gemini, want to be in a commitment with this person, and this person is, in that non-committal energy. But, just know, I guess, that I feel like this person kind of really hides how attracted they are to you. And again, if they're coming through as the King of Swords here, it might come through kind of like more maybe in a sexual energy, but I feel like beneath that surface, this person does have a lot of feelings for you. And I just feel like this person might not be the best at it, expressing them in a romantic sense is really kind of what I'm getting. But again, I feel like they can't deny the chemistry between the two of you. And again, I feel like you've been, thinking about this person a lot by like possibly watching lots of readings, trying to figure out what's going on. And then for this person, they're like, skulking on your social media to try and figure out what's going on with you. So that being said here, let's see what we get in tarot. Tell me more about this Observer card, lusting, chemistry, and commitment here for Gemini. Yeah, look at that. I can't even make this up. The devil. Sorry, guys. I can't help but laugh. All right, so that devil card, again, I feel like it's mutual. So as much as this person isn't saying anything, or if they aren't, I feel like this person's pretty good at hiding it. So tell me more about the devil and Observer. Yeah. Look at that. We have the sun and the tower. So I feel like almost on some lovelier Gemini, if you knew how much this person, how much happiness you actually bring this person, I feel like you might be shocked. I feel like that's why the tower's coming out here. So I feel like, this person's pretty good at hiding it, is really what I want to say here. With that sun card. Yeah. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting off that. Well, I'm going to ask about the tower anyway. So, bottom of the deck right now is Judgment, which really talks about a wake-up call, wanting a new life, a new beginning, which is what we did get, and the Hermit. So, spending a lot of time thinking about this. So, I feel like this is your person's energy here, realizing like, okay, well, if I'm going to do this, I need to, be in a more giving, I need to, give up Three Pentacles here and get Three Pentacles. So I feel like, this person is, really thinking about like if they do make this move, I feel towards you, Gemini, that, and I feel like they are conflicted about it. And there we have more spying energy here with the Page of Swords. Yeah, and this person is not really letting you know that they want to work on things. We have the Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. I love that. So yeah, so I feel like, this person, the reason why they're holding back, or why this person is, kind of keeping you at arm's length here, is because I feel like they know their own shortcomings, I want to say. And so I feel like if this person can't really give it their all, I feel like they don't they don't want to move forward until they can. So I feel like that's kind of like they're almost asking themselves, can I like, can I really commit to this? And I feel like that's kind of like what's at play here. So again, I don't feel it's because this person isn't attracted to you or they don't want to be with you. I just feel like it's more like, okay, like if I start going in this direction and I do, tell Gemini that I want to be in a bigger commitment, and or I'm going to be more committed, like can I, can I get there? Can I, sustain it? Can I, like, is that realistic for me? Given, maybe my job, or like given, other obligations I might have, like, can I actually, jump in with both feet? So I feel like, there's a little bit of cold feet, a little bit of fear, I feel, about being vulnerable. And then as well, I do feel like, this person is kind of doubting whether or not they can, like, give you everything that you need. So I feel like it's self-doubt on their side. But I feel like in the past, I feel like this person has maybe shown up initially when you first met this person. They did show up in the right way. So I feel like for part of you, Geminis, you've seen that this person can. So I feel like, you might have, I feel like you have more faith in this person than they may have in themselves. So again, I feel like it's a bit of self-doubt here on your person's part. So your next card here that we're going to talk about was the TikTok card. So definitely I feel like, there could be divine timing at play here in this relationship. When I clarified these cards with the Heart's Hidden Secrets, you got realizations in past life. The realizations card says epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings. And the past life card says deja vu, repeated patterns, and karmic lessons. So I definitely feel like, with this TikTok card coming out and like this past life card, um, I feel like, you don't necessarily want to repeat a pattern with this person. So if this is a past person for you, and I feel like for the majority of you, it is in some way, shape, or form. Either you may have been in a relationship with this person, like a full-on relationship, and others of you, not so much. I feel like it was kind of maybe more of a casual thing, or more of like a situationship kind of idea. But I feel like this person, is really drawn to you. You're very drawn to them. And again, definitely could, with this past life card coming out, you might feel that way about this person. And I feel like this person is maybe, you're coming into some sort of realization, and or, you know, I don't want to say spiritual awakening per se, but just a realization about possibly how they feel about you, Gemini, and having a greater understanding of, I mean, I really believe that people come into your life. You don't meet somebody by accident. So, but that's, everybody has their own beliefs, but that's really what I believe. So let's see what we get here in tarot on these cards. So spirit angels and guides, please tell me about TikTok realizations in past life here for Gemini. Yeah, so we have the death card. All right, the Seven of Swords wanted to come out. It just kind of fell out. The Star. And the Chariot. Yeah, so I definitely feel like, the universe is kind of at work here with that Chariot card. And again, I feel like you and this person, you need to heal something together, I want to say. And I mean, past life with the Death card, that's kind of weird, or odd. But anyway, I feel like, having a past life with somebody. And again, I feel like, this person is, I feel, not being true about their wish fulfillment. So I feel like on some level here, Spirit is trying to awaken them here. So I did talk about that with the Death card. So the bottom of the Death card, actually, the gentleman, one of them anyway, I think it's a guy. I think it's a guy on the ground here, has their fingers crossed. So sometimes it's like, separation from this person. I feel if the majority of you did have a separation with this person in the past, it was a blessing in disguise, because I feel like, this person definitely may have had to do some healing as well and kind of come to these realizations on their own. So I don't feel like, the two of you being together possibly at that time, like there's a reason why there was a separation, right? But I feel like, with that Chariot card and the Star card, so definitely, it's time to move things forward here with the Chariot. So, I guess for some of you, if you did have an ending with this person because there was, a little bit of lying, cheating, stealing kind of energy, or like you're just feeling like this person was manipulating your feelings in the past, I feel like, um, it's time to heal those. And for some of you, possibly move forward here, on your own. I mean, you're going to need to answer that for yourself. But I feel like this person is wanting to definitely let you know that they want to spend time with you and be with you. So I feel like for the majority of you, you know, this is referring more to healing and like moving forward together, kind of wearing like letting things kind of unfold naturally is really what I want to say here on the Chariot, and seeing where things go, like not really having crazy high expectations, but like not completely closing the door, I want to say, on this relationship with this person. So again, I feel like for some of you, you just kind of want to see how this person shows up, and then you will make a decision, I feel, at that time. So so the next card here that came out, this is from Sacred Symbols Oracle deck. This is the home card. This is the equivalent of the 10 of Cups. So it is card number 10. So on this home card, when I clarified, we got releasing, obscurity, beauty, and only you. So on the releasing card, it says letting go, moving on, walking away. Obscurity, secrets, mysteries, concealing. On the beauty card, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, and only you, devoted, attached, and crave. So I definitely feel, again, this person is very attracted to you. I feel, Gemini, this person is pretty entranced and like, I want to say, and I mean, I don't mean it in a negative way, but like, I feel like, you're the only person that this person really thinks about. If this person has dated other people, I feel like there's been a lot of comparison. So I feel like they just kind of feel frustrated, because even if they kind of, were trying to see somebody else, I feel like they just kind of keep coming back and comparing it to Gemini. Well, they're not Gemini. Gemini wouldn't say that, or Gemini wouldn't, so that's really kind of the energy that I'm getting. But I definitely feel like, on some front here, this person that you're dealing with here, Gemini, I don't know if they had to, you or them had to let go of something else. And this is where this sorrow is coming from, or whether or not this is you having to release this situation for yourself. And or this could definitely talk about the past situation here as well, with this Death card and Seven of Swords. So um, for a lot of you, this relationship might have been, on the down low. That's a pretty specific message, so that might not be for all of you, but let's see what we get here on this Ten of Cups. So really, Ten of Cups is like, wanting to have that happily ever after with this person. So tell me about the home card here, releasing, obscurity, beauty, and only you here for Gemini. Yeah, there's Archangel Michael. All right, so we have the Temperance card, Ten of Wands, Anything to add to Temperance and the Ten of Wands? All right. Yeah, so I feel like for a lot of you, again, we're coming back to commitment here with the Hierophant on the bottom, the Emperor. Like, can I rise up to be the Emperor is really what I'm getting here. And it was the same energy. It's a choice, right? With the Lovers card here. So, can I do it? I need to make a choice. Like, I feel like this person is knowing that, time is ticking here. Time is ticking here. And I feel like you, Gemini, have been incredibly patient here. And I feel like, again, you haven't really given up on this situation, but with that Five of Cups and Ace of Cups, I feel like it's definitely weighed heavily on you. So I feel like for a lot of you, it's you that's been kind of, continuing this relationship, kind of continuing, doing the majority of the work, reaching out to this person and, possibly letting them know how you feel and that you're there for them and that kind of energy. And again, I feel like in the past, this person does have a lot of regret. So I would be concerned if, I was not seeing that kind of energy, because it's like, um, if somebody doesn't have any feelings and they really don't care, then like, they wouldn't be sitting in the Five of Cups, right? So I feel like that's a good sign here for you, Gemini, Ace of Cups, having a new emotional beginning. And, we got a lot of beginning energy, a new start. So I feel like, for some of you, you might feel like this Ten of Wands is just too much and you waited too long for some of you. But I feel like, I feel like Spirit's actually encouraging you not to give up on this situation, but that's going to be your own personal call here, Gemini. So the last card here is Gratitude. So I do feel like now this person actually sees your worth here, Gemini. So I feel like in the past, if this person didn't see your value or kind of treated you like not in the best way or kind of like an option, or I feel like they see your work now. I feel like this person is very grateful for like the light and I'm really kind of being drawn to the flame here. So I feel like you have been the light. So kind of like the light in, I want to say in like the Hermit card, like where he's looking in the lantern. I feel like this is, I feel like this has been the only light that this person has had. Um, and I feel like, in the past, they may not have been grateful for you being in their life, but I feel like this person is grateful now for like the light and the just the the pureness and genuineness, I feel, Gemini, of your heart. So I feel like this person sees that now and is grateful and really does not want to lose you, I feel. So on that card we got loyalty, trusting, reliability, and believing. And then we got the second chance card, reconciliation, making amends, and opportunity. So I feel like, this person is grateful if they are going if you do give them a second chance. And with this loyalty card, some of you might have a dog possibly. Or like, definitely dice might mean something for you as well. But with that trusting, reliability, and believing, I feel like this person has, again, they now see your value. I feel like they see your loyal heart, your lovely, beautiful heart here, Gemini. So I like that energy. We also at the bottom of I'm just going to mention this so I don't forget, with this Ten of Wands energy, exhaustion, depletion, drain, long journey. So I definitely feel like it's been tiring, exhausting. Uh, this situation, this person. Um, so I'm going to clarify this row here with tarot and see what we get. Tell me more about loyalty, second chance here, and the gratitude card for Gemini. Yeah, so Five of Pentacles coming out. King of Cups, Seven of Cups, I'm just going to get one more here. Okay, that's too many. Can I get one more card, please? On the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, so now we have the Eight of Wands on the bottom, which really talks about communication. We have communication is key here. So I definitely feel like this person is going to possibly open up here and kind of expand and let you know that, they do want to spend some time with you. I feel like for some of you, with that Seven of Cups energy, again, I feel like in the past, this person kind of like left you out in the cold here, didn't express and let you know really how they felt about you. And I feel like now with that Two of Wands energy in the world, I feel like they are, regretful. So again, for some of you, you may not let this person back in. For others of you, you might, because we have the World here, which talks about closing out a cycle. So for some of you, you may not entertain the idea of this, or you might shut it down at some point. But I feel like actually, really, for the majority of you, I feel like you want to kind of see where things go. I feel like if you've already invested this amount of time and energy and you feel like this really is your person, I feel like for some of you Geminis, you're going to, you know, kind of let things unfold naturally here and see what happens. With the World card as well, this can really talk about, wanting success in this situation. So I feel like, this time around, with this situation, this person, I feel like they're wanting that second chance here. And I feel like, if this person was afraid of love before, I feel like they are, doing their best here to try and open up a bit to you. Gemini, talk about the future here, Two of Wands, and really wanting success. For some of you, there might be some travel involved here with the World, as well as could be a fixed sign. So that's what I'm going to say on that. I'm just going to ask about. So I feel like, this person really does care about you a lot here, Gemini. There's a lot of emotions, I feel, definitely a ton of attraction. So I'm just going to ask about actions. What actions is this person going to take towards Gemini in the month of June? Like, we have a bit of movement, but with that Chariot card and kind of wanting to spend time together. But other than that, tell me about this person's actions towards Gemini in June. It's a bit of a tongue twister. Actions towards Gemini. So we have Four of Pentacles. So there's that Eight of Wands we just saw on the bottom. And the Hierophant we saw earlier on the bottom. Can I get one more card after the Ten of Pentacles? All right, so really what I'm getting here, Gemini, is, all right, so this person, I feel like we talked about earlier, not to sound repetitive here, Two of Pentacles. So this person is juggling a lot. I feel like they are releasing some sort of situation that has to do with their family. Right now, I feel like in the month of June, they are still going to be holding back on giving any kind of commitment. And I feel like they're going to let you know that they have a lot going on around them with this Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands really could be anything. So these people are fighting with sticks, though, not swords. So I definitely feel like this person has a lot like going on around them. So, and again, it definitely has to do with family, because we have the Ten of Pentacles coming out. Eight of Wands is really communication, So holding back on a commitment for right now, this person is going to communicate that to you, that they're not quite ready yet. They need to wrap up this situation and put things like have this situation that they need to deal with. It needs to come to an end here. before they can kind of have a new life and remove these obstacles to see things through with you here. So I feel like with this Judgment card, this is really them getting this. Where is that card? That realization, like epiphany, understanding, awakening, and TikTok. So I feel like, this person might say to you, Gemini, I really want to be with you, Gemini. I do want to spend more time with you, but I need to close out the situation before, like, I'm going to be able to have this new start with you. I'm doing everything that I can here to like remove the obstacles. This is really what I want. So I feel like this person is going to tell you that, dear Gemini. So this looks good. I feel like for most of you Geminis, you're going to entertain this. And then, there might be some of you that are like, heck no, I've waited too long. I can't keep waiting. Being in this waiting energy for you to figure it out. But I guess just know, I guess if you decide to make that decision, just know that this person does have a lot going on that you might not be aware of. So that's what I've got here for you, Gemini. I hope this is, pretty good reading. You know what I mean? Like, again, I feel like you're just going to need to be patient, but I feel like this person is feeling, the fire at their feet, like they need to get moving. So, anyhow, I'd love to hear from you if this is your story, if this reading did resonate. If you could let me know by hitting the like button, that's kind of how I know if it resonates. And as well, I'd love to hear from you, so feel free to leave a comment. And as always, your weeklies come out on Fridays, so I will be putting out this monthly on the middle of next week before the beginning of June, and then every Friday after that. Usually I do a weekly. So anyhow, you guys take care wherever you are in the world, and again, thank you so much for watching.